everyone. Welcome to CT Style. I'm Teresa Dufour.
And I'm Ryan Christopher. It's 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for watching us this morning. Little wet and dreary out there today, huh?
Yeah, the roadways are bad. I think a lot of people are going to be late to work today.
Well, to brighten everybody's day, it is our CT Style reporter Megan Yost's birthday.
Well, that counts for something.
A round of applause
Absolutely.
there. So happy birthday to her.
Did you have a nice weekend?
Had a great weekend. How about you?
Yeah, not bad. It was busy. They're always so busy. But we had a chance to go to the aquarium in Norwalk.
Oh.
Yeah. We have some pictures. I was part of their celebrity readathon. It was part of
the celeb over here.
Well, use the term loosely.
Okay.
It was the literacy SEA program. So I read a great book, and everyone paid attention. Dante kept his eyes glued on me.
Did
he knew me or something.
How could he not? A good mother over here, you know?
But it was so much fun, and they have so many great exhibits at the aquarium.
Place
We
is
could have
unreal.
spent hours there.
Such a fun learning experience. Shall we move on to what's brewing today?
Absolutely.
In addition to that.
Yes.
Now, are you a fan of a clean-shaven guy or a guy with a beard?
I prefer the clean-shaven look.
Clean-shaven look.
Actually,
okay.
yes, right.
Well, this is interesting. It may differ from Teresa's.
Although that's handsome. I don't think anyone's going to fight with you on that one.
So she's a fan there.
That I'm not into. That is not for me.
No, not for you. Okay, well, according to a new study, guys with facial hair are seen as more attractive, but researchers found that women view men with stubble as more attractive for quote-unquote short-term flings than with full beards.
That's a lot. Like, have you ever had a... ask you that. Can you grow a beard like that?
I'm like a prepubescent boy. I don't think I can grow facial hair.
Well, you did miss a whole chunk of hair right there this morning.
Yeah, I'll just sit like, you don't have to see that at home. Sorry about that. But men with beards, like full-grown beards, are apparently considered to be more attractive for long-term relationships.
Okay.
So it's apparently a sign of their social dominance and masculinity. I
question that.
Yeah? Okay.
Anyway, so maybe women like the 5 o'clock shadow because of the bad boy image?
That could be. I
guess.
Maybe. I don't know. I kind of rocked one once.
You did?
Sort of, kind of. I mean, I don't know.
Of course, there must be a picture. Oh my gosh, Ryan.
Yeah? No?
No.
That was like a little weekend growth there.
Wow.
Cute.
That's excessive.
Yes, no, maybe?
No, take it down.
Okay, well, speaking of bizarre, let's move on to the line that somebody crosses when looking at somebody, okay? So if you're checking somebody out in public, not that you ever would because you're married,
you don't want to get caught
woman.
staring. That's the point here?
That's not what you want to have happen. So what do you think is the right amount of time to...
Like 2 seconds max,
2 seconds?
I would say, yeah.
Well, according to new research from Men's Health, they published a study that said 3 seconds, that's the max.
Oh. Well, I would feel a little weird 3 seconds.
Yeah?
Has it been 3 seconds yet?
Should we try? Should we do a little... Can I...
1, 2, 3. All right, it's a little awkward. All right, and if you don't get the point of actual conversation, never look directly into a new person's eyes. Focus on the bridge of their nose, which is less threatening.
I just feel like I'm cross-eyed right now.
I mean, you're not looking at me. I'm like, make eye contact. You're like looking at a weird place.
I'm guilty of staring at people in public, though. I'll just be sitting around and I'll be at a restaurant.
Like you just start daydreaming or thinking of something else?
Yeah, and they say, hey, do you have a problem, buddy? I'm like, no, I'm just looking at your mac and cheese. That's all, yeah.
No, you're starving?
You're starving, yeah. I'm just checking out the food. That is all.
That's funny. All right, so Dancing with the Stars is on tonight. Have you been following it?
A little bit.
How about yes. I'd like to. I have a lot DVR'd.
Right. We have a busy schedule.
Right. So that leads us to a very special contest where you could be dancing your way to 2 of the most romantic places in the world, Brazil and Argentina.
Ooh la la. Grow out your beards for this one, fellas. The grand prize winner will receive a 6-night dream vacation. That's 3 nights in Brazil and 3 nights in Argentina. Booked through Janet Lewis at Largay Travel and Marnella Tours, in the round-trip airfare from New York to Rio de Janeiro.
Can you say Brazil again for me?
Brazil.
That was very nice.
Brazil. I think that, yeah.
As an added bonus, the winner will get into the Latin spirit with a samba and a tango lesson. The value of this trip, Ryan?
How much?
$8,000.
Oh my gosh, for real?
It's a great trip.
That is unreal. Plus, each and every week, one lucky person will enter to win $100 Big Y gift card. Head on over to WTNH.com. Click for your chance to win.
Now, why wouldn't you enter that? Give it a shot,
That's
right?
That's a no-brainer. Head on over to our website right now. So that will be cool.
All right, so I like this next story. For decades, movie theaters have offered customers popcorn to snack on. It's tasty for sure, but it also makes a lot of noise. Like you could hear it,
a little annoying,
which is a bummer when you're trying to pay attention to the show. Also, when you're trying to open candy up or even straws, right?
You have to do it during the preview, otherwise it's awkward when you're in the middle.
And you get mad. People get mad at that.
Yeah.
All right, so in order to fix the problem, a company is now selling silent snacks. That they don't make noise when you eat them, and that feature rustle-free packaging. You can open them and chow down without making a sound.
That's kind of nice.
I like that.
The snacks include quiet popcorn balls, muffled truffles, dehydrated fruit slices. I don't make up the names here.
Wow, that sounds great for the movies.
Hold on. Anti-gas, can we scroll up there? Anti-gas lime and mint drink.
I think so. It's not so fizzy.
That's
right?
what they are referring to.
I'm
Let's hope.
assuming.
Let's hope, because.
But who wants dried fruit at the movie theater?
Yeah.
What do you go to? What's your go-to snack?
What do you do? I eat popcorn, and I like those little snow caps, those little nonpareils.
Those are good. I like Raisinets, but I like eating a handful of Raisinets and then popcorn.
So you get the chocolate.
Popcorn, I'm not the first person to do that.
No, second, maybe third. Hey, today's Cruising Connecticut, the Sacred Heart wrestling team. They're the only Division I wrestling team in the state of Connecticut.
Okay.
Fun fact for the day, but they're also one of the lowest funded programs in the entire country. So today, it kicks off their coach's journey. They were on the show last week.
Yeah, we met Andy, and we were hearing about how he was traveling down the East Coast.
Yeah, 1,200 miles to St. Louis, and he also got his buddy Carter Mario, our good friend of the show, on board for the first 141 miles of the ride. Take a look.
This is a big deal for a coach to do something like this. It's one thing to go out there and ask for people just to stroke a check. It's another thing for a guy to get on a bicycle and go almost 1,200 miles.
See me smiling right now? That won't happen very long in the next week.
If you're a kid and you have a coach that's that passionate about what he's doing, it means something.
While I'm riding, my wrestlers are actually going to be joining me along in spirit. So they're going to participate in 1-hour relay segments, 24 hours around the clock for the 7 consecutive days that I'm riding from Sacred Heart to St. Louis.
Andy hooked me into doing at least one day, which is the first day of a 141-mile jaunt.
Those longer climbs, a lot of them don't have that super steep grade. Like Connecticut's just real sharp and pitchy.
Right.
So how have you guys prepared for this? Have you been eating a lot of carbs, Wheaties? What's the secret?
A lot of couch potato.
The goal this year is $100,000, and we're currently sitting at about $70,000 raised.
So for you, Carter, you have 140 miles ahead of you. What's your strategy going into this?
Strategy is to stay upright.
And the great thing is, after the ride here, you guys can take the top off,
Yes.
and you can actually have a wrestling match here.
Well, yeah. Well, one of these days I'll look like that.
Please keep your shirt buttoned. Why would you do that at the end?
I don't know. That was
it had
much.
Suspenders though. I didn't realize that's how the outfits are.
Yeah, it was
for
like a
bike riding.
wrestling singlet, and then they put the shirt on top of it.
I guess
said,
so your
"What is
pants
this?"
don't fall down while you're driving or riding.
Hey, that's better than what you just saw there. Jeez. So hey, make sure you guys support Coach, the coach's journey, 1,200 miles to St. Louis. Head on over to ridingforwrestling.com to make a nice little donation. Should be nice.
Absolutely. We have a great show for you today.